a mountain from a grain of sand. Gonna build me a mountain. I got me a plan. Gonna build me a mountain. I know I can. Gonna build me a mountain with my own two hands.
Your home's heating and cooling system could be the cause of your allergy problems. Well, Action Power Vac is the solution. Action Power Vac cleans your ductwork and heating system, leaving it fresh, clean, and dust-free. Your furnace is disassembled, cleaned, and inspected too, and you will breathe better. New homes need Action Power Vac to remove construction dust, and have Action Power Vac clean your dryer vents and your wood stoves or fireplaces while they're at it. Cure the problem. Call Action Power Vac today, 375-2805.
Add value and durability to your home and never have to paint it again. Sounds great, doesn't it? While vinyl or steel siding from Campbell Siding and Windows is the answer. Look at the difference new siding has made on these homes. Yours could be next. Call Campbell's today and schedule your free comprehensive estimate. No matter the weather, new siding, soffits, fascias, and gutters can be installed by our professionals. We even replace your worn-out, energy-wasting windows at the same time. Give your home a new personality. Call Campbell's Siding today.
Of all the ways you can furnish your home, one of the most beautiful ways is with Anderson feature windows and patio doors. Elegant designs bring the warmth of tradition, the comfort of nature. Ordinary furnishings create a look. Anderson windows create an experience.
Well, I'm going to tell you once again, I did something I shouldn't have done.
Yeah, you started it.
And I tried doing this.
Yeah.
I can't do it. I cannot do sheetrock
Now
work.
that this has been completely messed up, now what do you do?
We've eliminated electrical out of my repertoire projects.
Never do that.
I don't do plumbing anymore.
No, I hope not.
And now I've decided that trying to tape and finish off sheetrock.
Sheetrocking is not your bag. No.
No. So I called in the pro again to give us a hand.
Good.
Come on in.
Hi, Joe.
Hi, Shane. This is Shane Chapman with Pioneer Drywall.
Right.
And I feel like you're the mechanic that I always go see when I take him this box of parts and say, make it go. I gave it a good try.
You even started on the texturing here, I see.
Well, that's probably where I got mad and threw the thing down and it splattered on the walls. I tried to start taping this, but obviously we didn't do it right. You think you can fix it?
Yeah, I can fix just about anything.
Well, this is kind of your specialty, isn't it? Just doing that patchwork and matching textures and restorations.
This is one of my specialties that I do is
fix what we screw up.
Me?
Okay.
I find more people start a project and want somebody else to finish it because drywall is probably one of the hardest jobs to do and make it look good.
Well, it's misleading because you think it's so simple. You just put on this nice soft little drywall mud and you can sand it flat, and if you don't have the right tools, and I mean you got all of them, you got the the big knives to do it right and the sanders. I was trying to do it with the little short little putty knives and the 89-cent one that you can get in the 1 gallon bucket of mud.
All right.
All right, we're going to watch as you try to bring this thing back to life the right way. Have at it.
The biggest thing is to mainly get everything as flat as possible to start with.
Now, did I make the mistake here? I used some of that self-sticking fiberglass tape. It says it cuts taping time in half. You just stick it over the joints. The pros always use the paper tape.
Right. It works much better. It's harder to, well, you don't end up with the cracks coming through it because the mesh is that's all it is. It's just holes with little fibers going across it. And you're trying to cover it up with what we call the mud, which is just a topping compound.
Yeah.
And with the tape, it actually puts it on just like this drywall.
Makes it a little flatter. And
right. It actually makes it solid seam.
Okay, well that's what's behind all this. So.
Well, we'll work with it.
All right, all right. Now, did I get too much on here, or not enough, or just too much in the wrong place?
What it works out to be is that when you're doing this, you need to be able to feather it out as wide as possible whenever you get a place that's, say, humped. If you look at this,
Yeah.
you can see that hump there?
Right.
What you want to do is when you put the tape on, mash it out as flat as possible. And then let that dry, then come back after that and apply mud as wide as you need to get it to where it
it's
doesn't
somewhat
rock
flat. Yeah.
or do that kind of thing.
And I think that's what people are scared to do sometimes, is get too much of a
Right.
width on there. They see those nice little tight strips and they think,
Right.
well, I can't go beyond that area.
Right.
Okay, we'll let you have at her here. Gosh, my arms get sore just watching you do it. But the right tools sure make the difference, don't they?
That they do. Tools are probably the most important part of your job
Yeah.
that you're doing. Some of my favorite tools are a 6-inch knife, which is about that width.
See, that's where I was making the mistake. I was trying to do all this with that.
Do it all with the 6.
Yep.
You want to use a wider knife for any of the covering of the joints. The 6-inch knife is usually just fine for any of the corners, the angles as we call them. And that way you can cover those up running along this way the best. And then I use this 24-inch knife, which is a rather wide one, to be able to cover up spots like this, to feather them out quite a ways. The
'Cause
more you feather it,
You won't notice it as much.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Another thing that I see in here, what I'm going to do, rather than trying to match this texture by blending in the
Right.
sheetrock into here, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cover all of this right
Just
up.
fill it in
Just fill it right in.
and start over.
Smooth it out.
Sure.
Then you can work with one texture throughout the whole
Just
bathroom
like you
and
do-
you never see a conversion.
That's what you do, like if you wanted to wallpaper this.
Right.
You'd fill in the texture rather than trying to
Right.
sand it off.
What you want to do is determine what your joint looks like before you start it, so you have an idea what you're wanting to do with it. In the finished product, what I've done here is I've taken and I've put the mud on fairly wide and heavy. Okay?
Yeah.
And then you take it and you feather it at both edges, and you try to keep it about the width of the knife, so you're not trying to work with anything wider
All right,
than
when
the
you,
knife.
and when you say the word feather, that's where we go from nothing into the thickness of the material.
Correct.
Okay.
So it's as little of this type of stuff as you can.
Yeah.
So it's nice and smooth. And then try to work it into your corners nice. And another real important thing is the angle of your knife. Don't try to stand it out too straight.
Yeah.
Use your wrist, let it bend in. It allows that knife to flow right over the...
He just did in 2 minutes what would have taken me half an hour to get that way.
When you've got a job to do, but I know how to work for you, coast to coast, know how.
When you need helpful advice, come to Coast. We specialize in neighborly service because we care about our community and the people in it, especially our customers. You'll find a friend who knows how to do it right at Coast.
Coast to coast, know how.
Rescue me. I'm shivering cold. Rescue me. My furnace is too old. Can't you see that I'm freezing?
Experience counts. YMC Heating and Cooling has been serving your neighbors for 25 years, 24 hours a day. Call YMC Heating and Cooling today. Estimates are always free. And ask about our preventive maintenance program.
Come on, Brian, and rescue me. Rescue me.
If you're building a new home or commercial building, you should visit Precision Panel Structures in Eagle. See firsthand an exciting alternative to conventional building using structural insulated panels. Precision panels use 70% less lumber and are environmentally friendly. Precision panels are a time-proven method to increase the strength, energy efficiency, speed, and quality of construction. Bring your building plans in and let Precision Panel help design your dream home or commercial building. And don't forget to ask about the lifetime structural warranty.
Okay, it looks like I found a project that I'm qualified for now as far as sheetrocking goes. Hey Shane, you've done a good job here on this bathroom, I'll tell you what. I could never got that, these walls to look this way.
Thank you.
So now what you did here is you went over it with 2 coats, right?
Right.
One coat to fix what I did,
Flatten it out, more or less.
and then the second coat to just
Finish out any rough edges
imperfections.
so that it's fairly smooth from blends from sheetrock to mud fairly well.
All right, we got some things masked off. We masked off the ventilator and the heating duct and got the tub all filled in with plastic. Next thing you're going to do is what? You said you had to mop the
I have
walls?
to mop the walls where the mud meets the texture. That blends the mud even further with the sheetrock.
So even these little tiny lines, you don't want to see
They
them?
basically disappear.
Yeah.
You really don't want to see them.
Okay.
And plus, there's also a thing whenever you hit it with the sandpaper,
Oh, yeah,
it
it
roughs
fusses
the paper up. So you want to lay that back down. The water will lay that right back down and glue it back, basically back down to the wall.
And then after you're done with that, you're going to get out your texture gun and put on some texture?
Right.
I want to play with that a little bit.
Okay.
I want to try that.
That sounds like a heck of a deal.
All right. Now, is this mud that you're using for the texture, is that something different than what you used to do all the joints with?
Right. It's a special mixture. It comes in a dry powder form, and you'll have to mix it down, and it's fairly thin, so it's horrible.
Once again, you've got the artist's touch. I mean, I can just see that everything is absolutely perfect. You even took a lot of practice, huh?
Yeah, quite a bit.
Can I try it?
Sure.
All right, now what's the trick here?
Okay, all you gotta do is just point and shoot. Okay, trigger, and just keep moving. A little harder on the trigger.
That's pretty cool.
Oh boy.
Sorry about that, Kevin. We'll be right back.
When it's time to relax, it's time for a Warm Spring Spa. There are almost 200 different sizes and colors to choose from. Each Warm Spring Spa is carefully designed and built just for you, using time-proven construction techniques and the finest materials for our tough Idaho climate. Delivery and setup is available too, usually at no charge. Visit the Warm Spring showroom today and have your new Warm Spring Spa designed and built for you. After all, isn't it about time you relaxed?
It's the kitchen island,
you can take a shower in,
the shelf you use.
to wash your hands.
It's the surface that's
Easy to clean,
means no grout, no mildew.
and no limit to how it makes a bath beautiful.
It's DuPont Corian. It's the countertop,
That goes in your shower.
the dining room table.
You do the dishes in,
It's the surface that
cleans easily,
looks beautiful indefinitely.
and knows no boundaries.
It's DuPont Corian.
Treasure Valley Woodworking invites you to their all-new kitchen and bath design showroom in the Overland Park Shopping Center in Boise. Since 1965, Treasure Valley Woodworking has been the benchmark for quality custom woodwork. Come see the newest styles and designs in cabinetry. Their certified kitchen designers can help you create just the look and feel you want. From beautifully handcrafted natural woods to the widest variety of countertops, Treasure Valley Woodworking can put it all together perfectly. See it all together in their kitchen and bath design showroom, Overland Park Shopping Center, Boise.
Well, it took time out, got the camera cleaned up a little bit, and that gave Shane enough time to start knocking down the texturing. How'd you know when it was time to do that?
Basically, when you can start seeing the base around the globs start to dry a little bit,
Okay.
you'll...
So dry around the edges, but wet in the center of the dots, that's when it's ready.
Correct.
Okay.
And then just use light pressure. Don't push hard.
Don't push at all, you're pulling on it, right?
Yeah, basically you're just laying the knife on there and pulling it across it.
Just very gently.
Very gently, light touch.
See, that seems like the big contradiction. You spent all that effort getting this thing absolutely perfectly flat and smooth, and now you made it bumpy.
Of course.
I can see why, though. It would show up if it wasn't done right. Well, you've done a spectacular job. We're just going to watch you here. I really appreciate the bailing us out here.
Not a problem.
Making it look good. Shane Chapman, Pioneer Drywall. Call him if you need some work done on your sheetrock. Patches, repairs, room additions, anything. Give him a call. All right, well, we left Stan where he does his best work, and that's in our bathroom remodeling project we have going on here. Once again, sitting there thinking.
I'm beginning to think we should have gone with aqua green.
You don't like the red, white, and black theme that we did here? You got to remember, this is a kid's bathroom, and I'll tell you what, they absolutely love it. It turned out really nice. A couple of things we want to point out here. One of them is this vanity cabinet. What we actually did was we found at a lumberyard, we found some discount cabinets that they had. They were actually 24-inch deep cabinets designed for kitchen use. At least this one was, and this was a traditional vanity cabinet. So what we did is pulled this one out a little further and put on a regular 21-inch deep vanity top, and then built a cup ledge on the back side of it here to fill up the difference in space. That's going to be a nice handy spot to put things. Just hope it doesn't get real dirty trying to keep it clean. Got rid of the old medicine cabinet and put a regular plate mirror up. Replaced the light fixture with something a little more modern and a little bit better light in there. Shane did a wonderful job texturing this.
It looks beautiful.
It just looks fantastic.
Just really does.
I'm glad he took that over because there's no way we could have done that.
No, we'd still be working on it and it'd look a whole lot worse.
I could handle the painting once we got that done. Also, the real tile, four-piece shower and tub, that thing just turned out just fantastic.
It did.
What a wonderful product.
And of course, the recommended Joe Prinn shower curtain instead of door.
Got to match all the Dalmatian theme, and I like the shower curtains a lot better than the doors. They're just easier to keep clean. When it gets yucky, you throw it away and you buy another $5 shower curtain.
I like the chessboard floor.
Yeah. This we picked this pattern out. This is a Tarkett floor. It came from Wholesale Carpet Brokers and Associated Distributing right here in Boise. Tarkett made it. Absolute perfect match for what we were doing. And think about it really. You say, okay, you get tired of this decoration. Fine, you take down a couple posters, throw up a different shower curtain. Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter at all. But the floor looks great. We were able to put this down over the top of that old vinyl. We used a product that they had which was called embossing leveler. It actually looked like cement. It looked like dark green cement.
Yes.
Trowel that over the old vinyl since it was nice and solid. Trowel it over. It filled in all the little dimples and the lines and everything. Let that cure, and then we put down a latex adhesive with a notch trowel. Laid the vinyl down. And the easy way to put down vinyl, if you ever have to cut it, something that works good, which we did here, is you get a roll of butcher paper or a bunch of sheets of poster paper or something, lay them down into all the corners, tape them all together.
Make yourself a template.
Make a pattern, okay? And that came in as a valuable idea because when it came to laying out these patterns so that we had the full-size blocks, and to make sure everything was square, because as we know when we started the walls weren't square. This one's straight now, so the vinyl lined up real nice.
Looks good.
Well, we got another bathroom to do, and that's the one upstairs in this house, but we're going to save that for a future show.
And I look forward to it, too.
It's going to have a whole different theme, whole different look, same size, but you're going to see a whole different treatment of that project, and that'll be coming up in a future show here on the Home Improvement Show.
We'll be going up with it, too.
Well, we'll let you get back to work down here.
Oh, thank you. It's just wonderful.
The Home Improvement Show would like to thank our sponsors. If you would like information on becoming a sponsor of the Home Improvement Show, call Joe at 939-7797.
We are not remodelers, we play them on TV. Call Two Guys Remodeling for your next project. Help! Help!
It's really, it causes no stress.
Straightforward. It's exactly what they told me it would be.
It's very systematic, it's very detail-oriented.
It's very relaxed.
This allows us to have some small pain now so that we can plan for the future and not have a major pain down the road. If we don't do some planning, I don't think we'll reach any of our goals in terms of having a retirement fund, being able to send the kids to college, being able to take a vacation once in a while. Checkmate has changed it's helped me know where the money's going.
It's got to be something simple, something that will fit into what I do already. I was worried that I was going to have to take a lot of time to do it, but it doesn't take any more time. I carry it around the same place where I carried my checkbook before. It's basically the same process, so it's easy.
You have to use this to code your information. And so I put a picture of the kids that said, "Thank you, Daddy, for saving up for our house." So he used it.
We've changed completely in the way we think about money, the way that we treat money, our relationship with money.
Cash, credit cards, mileage, business expenses, family, everything. I know exactly where it is. I think that it has allowed us to see where the money's going so that we can put it where we want it rather than having it sift through our fingers so that we can plan for a more secure future.